Okay, good morning. It's about like 9-ish. I'm making a breakfast bowl. So I decided I have time and energy. I'm gonna show people how to make a breakfast bowl. So the main ingredients, milk, cheddar cheese, a little bit of vegetable oil, uh, eggs, and I also purchased frozen sausages, brown and serve. So those are the ingredients that I'm going to use. So first, I'm going to heat up this pot. So this is an electric stove. So it doesn't really matter much if you have an electric stove or a gas stove, by the way. But electric is good. It saves gas, so it's more efficient energy wise using electricity. So I'm using vegetable oil to coat the bottom of the pot so the eggs don't stick, because then there's less problems cleaning up when you're done. So there's that. I'm going to use, I think, either 3 or 4 eggs. So here we go. I'm gonna crack the eggs on this bowl before. Actually, no, I'll just crack them right here. This should be okay. Make sure you don't crack the eggs on the stove heating unit, because then it's really hard to clean and get off. There's one. I have a trash bag over here. Two. Oops. Make sure you don't get any shell in your breakfast bowl, because shells will make it not very appetizing. I'm gonna use 4 eggs. 4 eggs. And the reason I'm adding milk is because it's easier to scramble the egg mixture with milk. And be careful with raw eggs. You're not supposed to eat raw eggs. You could get poisoned. Poisoned. Just add a little bit of milk. You don't need to add a whole lot of milk to your egg mixture. It should be like a light yellow. I'm using a serving spoon. So okay, and make sure you don't leave out refrigerated, frozen items for too long, because they can spoil. Because they can spoil. All right. I'm opening the cheese as well. Make sure you stir frequently, or else it get burnt. So be aware of that as well. All right, starting to cook a little more. I'm going to put, these are like microwavable frozen sausages, so it's important that you heat them up in the microwave before going into the breakfast bowl, or else it would not cook all the way and it'd be frozen. So you'd have frozen sausages in your breakfast bowl instead of cooked ones. I'm going to use 4 frozen sausages. I'm pretty sure that's about the serving size. I think. Let's see here. Microwave. It says about 1 minute, so. There we go. Turning up the heat to medium. It's taking a little longer than I would have liked for these to cook. So, and once again, the refrigerated items back where they need to be. Clean up as you go. If there's trash, if there's waste material, make sure you put it in the trash. Make sure it goes in the trash. Because then while you're cooking, there's less clutter. So you make less mistakes when there's less clutter. So you can see everything better. You have less stress when you're cooking. So note that down as well. All right. I'm going to cut up the sausage links. So the eggs are cooking now. They are cooking. So also, while this is cooking, I'm going to break apart some sliced cheese. So it has cheese in it as well. I am going to use 2 slices of cheese. So I think it's typically, one serving size is 1 slice, but I really like cheese in my breakfast bowl. So, make adjustments. No one's perfect. And make sure you put it in there in like small pieces, or else it takes longer to melt. And it could burn or cause uneven cooking in your breakfast bowl. So here we go. I really like doing this. So I've made videos before about me cooking things. So it's good to learn how to cook even as a man, because truthfully, even if you get married or even if you have a girlfriend, you can always impress her with your cooking skills, and if she leaves you, you know how to cook for yourself. So just in case, you got all your bases covered and you can take care of yourself or impress a lady. It's cooking more, so I'm going to turn down the heat so it doesn't burn. Ugh. And speed up. I'm getting anxious. I'm very hungry. This is my first meal of the day, so I'm going to quicken the cheese adding and the breakfast link adding, and then I'm going to be on my way. I will give you a final look at my breakfast bowl in the pot so it's more appetizing. I have cheaper bowls, so I went to Walmart and purchased plasticware for all my dining needs, as well as utensils. So it's all plastic. All right, it is pretty much cooking now. I'm taking it off the heat source. So by the way, since this is a stainless steel pot and not a no-stick pot, you have to be more careful when you're adding in ingredients and things like that, because it's very easy to burn things in stainless steel. So there is that. So I'm doing this a little faster now. So the only thing wrong with, like, there's a reason why people buy non-stick compared to stainless steel, because there's less to cook. I mean, less to clean. So there's less time spent cleaning because, thankfully, it comes off. The mess comes off really easily. So weigh the pros and the cons. It's also more expensive to buy non-stick cookware. So I'm almost done. I'm gonna pause in the speaking and the talking and just finish my breakfast bowl. Adding in the sausage. All right, that is looking delicious. Very tasty, this breakfast bowl. All right, I'm gonna show you one last look at the breakfast bowl. Here it is in all its glory. Good morning, everybody, once again. God bless all of you. Have a wonderful, I think today's Wednesday. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody.